Hello?
Hello? Hey, Dad. It's me.
All right. What's up?
Like, you know how if I didn't pass economics, I wouldn't graduate? But, I took the test today and I did pretty good, so.
All right, kiddo.
Would it still be possible for me to go to Mexico this summer, or?
Yeah, this summer.
Yeah, are you sure that would be okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just gotta get money together, kiddo. Plan on it, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute, please.
Yeah.
Ya lo hice a la manera gringa. I just have to do sign some papers.
Okay, Dad.
All right, kiddo. I love you, huh?
Okay. I love
Bye.
you too, Dad. Bye.
Bye.
I'll ante up. I'm Terry Real, and like many of you, I had a very complicated relationship with my father. Here's a saying that I like. It came to me one day. I say, each man is a bridge, and he spans the father before him and the children that come after him. And literally, his life is the transition between those 2 points. Here's how I'd like to start off. I just want to do a go-around, which is just who you are, your age, something about your setting, married, single, kids, not kids. Go ahead.
My name is Oscar Maciel. I'm 18, and I'm kind of still in that process of figuring out what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah, I don't have a baby or anything like that, but I think I can wait on that for right now. Yeah, my father actually lives in Mexico, and for me, I see how my friends have dads and things, and they follow them and have fun with them and everything like that. And I don't have something there constantly, Some of you have children, some of you just got children, some of you don't, but have careers going for you, And I'm trying to think, maybe I could have known if I had someone there kind of guiding me along, but since I don't, where do I go now? What am I supposed to do? So that's where I'm stuck again. I kind of grew up not knowing the whole dad figure or anything like that. I grew up with my mom and my sisters. My father has always been incredibly rebellious. He's always been the kind of guy that doesn't see a reason for rules. He's always wanted to be free like that. Around the time I was leaving junior high is when my father moved to Mexico, and then not only did we not communicate as much, but the distance between us grew even further apart. I think him leaving, it was almost like he stripped himself of everything that was, in his eyes, holding him down.
Ever since I divorced, I always yearned for my own house. Here in Mexico, I'm able to accomplish my dream. When I was in high school, I met Lorena, Oscar's mom, and we fell in love, and we ended up getting married very, very young. By the time we had Oscar, my relationship with Lorena was not very good at all. And in fact, I moved out of the house as soon as I knew she was pregnant. When I was around 42, I moved back to Mexico because I wanted to share my life with someone else in Guadalajara. It made me feel guilty on the part, like I failed as a father, you know. But on the other hand, I also have a life, you know, and that certainly creates a conflict, you know, between your obligations as a father, you know, and living your own life also, you know.
I guess I kind of feel like whatever happened back then, I just didn't understand, so I kind of just dismissed it.
And what's it like for you to look back on that scene now?
Part of me kind of just doesn't care. Part of me doesn't really want to look back at it and just say, all right, what happened, happened. And part of me is extremely pissed because he had a responsibility that he didn't care about.
And what responsibility was that, Oscar?
Me?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the graduation of this son.
Next year, I'm going off pretty much into the world, and it's another part of life that I do need to learn on my own, but at the same time, to make my life somewhat more understandable, I need my father in it.
I still have my responsibility to tell you what to do. I know you're a man, even if you're 40. I'm still gonna be nagging at you if I feel that you're not going in the right direction.
I'm going to do anything I need to do to make sure that I have a roof over my head and a family under that roof.
But I guess I'm always afraid that you're gonna follow your dad at one point in your life.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
And that.
Why would I follow him if the only example of anyone going anywhere has been you? I don't want a family that I call every 3 months.
And I don't want you to have a family that.
Please don't cry. Come on, we're just talking, Mom.
I know.
It's that way. I'm going to Mexico because I want to settle with him. I think he might be a little shocked about that. I've never really spoken to him in that way of almost confronting him and saying, this is what you've done, this is how I feel, and you have to know that.
Started with one brick and now it's
One brick at a time.
yeah, and it's going on.
Well, having Oscar here in my house, in our dream house in Mexico, it's a joy because it gives us an opportunity to work together, to be together, but also to transmit some of the skills that he's always admired about me.
Okay. Now do it.
What is the deal with your dad?
I'm just angry at him. You know, it's like I talk and talk, because I love talking, and he doesn't really listen to what I'm saying, or he doesn't try to listen because he likes to negotiate. And they'll say, yeah, you're right, but, you know, let me give you this scenario. And for me, being that he's really important to me, I agree with it. I say, yeah, sure.
Is that with Marta? Or?
Yeah.
So do you think that you love her?
Yeah.
She has a kid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where my whole jealousy thing comes into play, where I hope that you know the difference between her child and your child. Like, if you were to teach him how to shave, I'd be so angry at you.
Really?
Because, I mean, you know, you never taught me how to do that. So.
Right.
But, I mean, it's also understandable that if that is something that you want to do, I can't really say don't do it.
Well, how about you view it from, I don't know, from another point of view, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you view it from my point of view, I also missed a lot of the things that I would have loved to do with you.
Yeah.
And I missed also a lot of being a father, you know? Okay? Because you still have some empty spaces, then would it be more fair that I didn't feel them either?
No. I'm just saying that I mean, we can't go back and fill those spaces or anything like that. I know that you want to fill yours, and you're lucky because you get a chance to. I don't. But the only way that you can semi-fill those spaces is by being aware that they were, you know,
I'm glad.
that in the future, from now until either you die or until I die, you know, that there are going to be gaps in the future that you need to be there to fill.
I definitely understand that.
We're doing good so far. We have one rock.
Okay, I'll just throw mine in the water. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Do it.
I don't know, I feel kind of lost all the time. Even right now, I feel kind of lost because sometimes I'm thinking, you know, where the hell should I be? And why isn't there someone, you know, telling me where to go, helping me?
Well, these men can tell you. You're probably the least confused 18-year-old I've ever spoken to.
That is true.
I kind of wish that he would tell me that, you know. I mean, I guess I've always seen other people with their dads, and their dads telling them, you know, this is how you do this, even if it's the little things.
Oscar, you may not get that from them.
No, I know I'm not.
But wait a minute, slow that down. I want you to get that. You may not get that from him. And you're going to have to find a way to live with that. What are you feeling?
Let down.
Hmm?
Let down.
You bet. You have been, Oscar.
If you feel anger towards me, if you feel resentment towards me, yes, I like to know and I like to get it resolved and get it out of the way so that we can go on with our lives.
Well, I mean, like in the car, it felt like whatever I was saying wasn't really being heard because it was kind of like you saying, no, that's not the way it is. I don't want an apology. I don't want, oh, I'll try to do better. No, because I think that's not as genuine. Because I know you, and that's not genuine for you. Genuine for you is to tell me basically what you want, you know? I think it's only fair that you at least listen to those people that are hurting, you know? And that's you know, because the thing is, you make me feel great a lot of times. You make me feel great. And I want you You make me feel great, but sometimes you make me feel pretty bad. And I need you to listen to when I say those things. Yeah.
Certainly, you know, that's what it's all about. Understanding will make it better. And I also feel I understand a lot more.
Our relationship is stronger than it used to be. It may not be as I desire it to be, or I have desired it to be, but it's there. I'm never going to forget the things that hurt me that he's done. I'm never going to forget the great things that he's done for me. From now on, I think that there's a lot more clarity there as far as communication. My life is very stable. I like having my mother involved in my life. I like having a relationship with my girlfriend that is constantly present. My dad, he doesn't like to feel too comfortable in a situation. Once he feels that everything is starting to settle, he's got to kick the dust up a little bit. That's part of his way of life. In talking to my dad, I honestly feel that I have matured a lot, and although we haven't grown closer, which is what I originally wanted from the whole trip to Mexico, my intention was to show him that I'm making an effort by being honest of how I feel, and that I would like an effort in return. I'd like for it to be reciprocated in it. And now I guess I just understand more that you don't always get what you want. I knew that some of the questions that I had asked them were serious and important questions to me, because I felt that if I didn't know the answer, then I couldn't move on. I couldn't grow up to know how to be my own man. And now I feel like I've looked for the answers elsewhere. I have latched on to other individuals, other men, and other females to learn what being a man means to me.